Hey there, Fox 6 meteorologist Wes Wyatt getting ready for the news at 9. You can see the lights on behind me, and there's the clock. It's 8:44 at the time of this update, but we're getting ready to talk about some cold weather tonight. Jill Gilardi, our newest member of the Fox 6 Storm Warn team, meteorologist Jill Gilardi, was out at Oak Mountain State Park today and snapped this beautiful picture, not a cloud in the sky, and I hope you're able to get out and soak up some of the nice weather. Our weather watcher John King in Alabaster actually reported a high of 70. That is nearly 20 degrees above average. So here we go from one extreme to the other. You can see the clouds, high clouds building southward towards Little Rock and Tupelo, and precipitation north of there. We're still tracking this next system that's going to drop in from the northwest and bring us a blast of cold air tomorrow. We're talking highs tomorrow only around 40 degrees, so a noticeable change. You can see that northwest flow pattern dragging in some of those negative readings in places like Bismarck, but the upper level pattern, as we look at these lines here, that shows that big trough carved out across the eastern U.S., and that is opening the gate to that cold air that's spilling southward out of Canada. We actually get another surge of cold air Thursday into Friday, and you can see how much of the country by 8:30 Friday morning is feeling the chill, and then we'll start to rise just a bit into the weekend with those temperatures back in the 50s heading into next week. But it looks like not only a cold setup, but a very dry setup. This is model data taking you all the way through Sunday, and look at that, only a few sprinkles perhaps over far south Alabama. The models have backed off on a weekend rainmaker, so it looks very, very dry in the long term. Had to share this with you. We've been capturing some beautiful sunsets with these cloud-free skies out there. This is our Fox 6 Sky Vision, made possible by Jax. This is out at UAB Medical West. You're looking there across the Bessemer Superhighway, and you can see those clouds dropping right there, or the sun dropping, and just a few clouds, it looks like, maybe on the horizon. Now, it's been very dry. Our newsroom's actually been tracking a couple of brush fires in the area. I know one in Walker County and in Blount and Etowah counties. The winds will pick up tonight, and dew points will stay very low, so I expect the relative humidities to drop off. So it's going to be dry. Avoid burning outside the next several days. The rainfall deficit is on the climb out there. As the temperatures bottom out near freezing tonight, well, it's going to be tough to see a huge recovery tomorrow. You see Hamilton only around 36 degrees, and we'll be lucky to see mid-40s in places like Clanton and Rockford down in Chilton County and Coosa counties tomorrow, and some of our normally warmer locations. But much colder tomorrow. That's the bottom line. And we do have a wind advisory in place for tomorrow. Here's another thing. Winds tomorrow, as that cold air blasts in here, we could have gusts upwards of 35 miles per hour. So just make sure any loose items in the yard's well secured. Looking at the two coldest mornings this week, still looks like Wednesday morning and Friday morning. That's when we could tumble into the mid-teens out there in a few spots. So do make sure you leave the pipes dripping tomorrow night and also late Thursday night, because those temperatures will be dropping well below freezing. And for a lot of spots tonight, right there near freezing for the low temperature. Tomorrow up to 40, cold and windy as we kick off the shortened work week. But make sure the little ones are bundled up at the bus stop tomorrow morning. Checking out the next 7 days, it's a dry forecast. Highs in the 30s Thursday and Friday. You see 15 degrees early Friday morning. And just checking out the weekend, don't be surprised if we bring in maybe a shower in the forecast for Saturday, but it looks like a dry day at this point. There's a system to the south. The models have been on and off with tracking a little bit of rainfall there, but I think we do stay dry through Saturday. And Sunday, high right around 51 degrees. But hey, I'm back tonight at 9 o'clock on Fox 6, so I hope you'll join us. And then again at 10 o'clock, we'll get some updated model data, too, with regard to the long-range forecast. So I'll be sharing that later on. If you have any questions about the forecast, you know where you can find me on Facebook, Wes Wyatt Fox 6, or on Twitter at Wes Wyatt Weather. Have a wonderful night.